Hi, Sailor Pluto, Tessa here. And today I know I should have talked about this one earlier, but I didn't for some read. José Lothario. Now, a lot of men and women may know him for his time in the World Wrestling Federation from 1996 AD to 1997 AD as the overseer for Shawn Michaels. But he wasn't just that. He also was the one who also taught Shawn Michaels to be a wrestler. And he also was a wrestler himself, held sundriest belts in the National Wrestling Alliance, and also in World Class Championship Wrestling, United States Wrestling Association, also in AAA. He died not too long ago, sometime last week, I think, or sometime this week. And what I remember from him is that he was the overseer for Shawn Michaels from 1996 AD to 1997 AD, of course. And he was involved with many of Shawn Michaels' fights during that time. Yes, he was the one who helped. He was the one who was with Shawn Michaels during his first WWE Heavyweight Championship run that started from March of 1996 AD and ended in November of 1996 AD, of course, too. He also was known to have fought with James E. Cornette during Shawn Michaels' fight with Camp Cornette, men followers of the time, the European British Bulldog and Owen Hart and Big Van Vader. He also had his first wrestling fight with James E. Cornette as well. Well, he would leave the WWF in 1997 AD after the 1997 Royal Rumble. Yes, he would all. Yes. Now, I'm very saddened to hear that. You know that he passed away. But he's up in heaven now with God and Jesus now. He's at a good haul. That's pretty much all but I also know that, I learned this as well, that he had about a 50-year unbeaten streak. Well, I don't know. I know it wasn't. I know that's like up there, but that's what it was. Until I guess he took his first loss, until he was booked to take his first loss. But that's not like the WrestleMania. That's not like a WrestleMania winning streak. That's pretty much. But I think that. But it's still good. And I should have made a movie talking about him earlier, but I didn't. Because while we were working on fighting Yin Wu, and we're still fighting Wen Yu, and that's going to continue tomorrow. So, and that's basically all I want to say there. My thoughts go out, and also my prayers go out to his kin, his friends, his followers. Well, I also take that back because he also made another time he was in WWE, but this was like at the end of 1998 AD, of course. This was like, I don't know, on an episode, I think, of Sunday Night Heat or Monday Night Raw. This was after, Shawn Michaels had been named commissioner of WWE by then owner Vince McMahon and President Gorilla Monsoon. And then he was fired. But the streamer, when Shawn Michaels had agreed to take on the job as commissioner by owner Vince McMahon and President Gorilla Monsoon, the W Executive Committee, he had come up with a term that he would be commissioner as long as he wanted, unless he would actually give up the job. And on Monday Night Raw, I think it was Sunday Night Heat, actually, who says Lothario's in the audience, and Vince McMahon brings him in the ring, and then he seeks wrong with Vince McMahon for firing Shawn Michaels and for the way that he's behaved, since the way that he behaved since of 1998. And basically, Vince McMahon didn't like being seen wrong with, at least for this saga. And then, had Pat Patterson, Jared Briscoe attack José Lothario. Well, and that was probably the last time he was ever seen in WWE after that. So anyway, that's all I want to say. Just talking about José Lothario. I know his real name was Gozo, I believe, Joff Mazzario. It is what it is. See you later. I'm Sarah Pluta Tessa, and I hope you like this movie.